We got some real weather here tonight, and we don't have any power, so this is going to be unplugged. That's all right. We're going to adapt, overcome. We're going to have a real good time out here. Let's get this started. All right. I am Bill Jagnow, the friend and landlord, or friend lord. I didn't think of that funny. Of Pete and Cory. And this is my deputy officiant, Leo, laying down on the job. Come on, look. This is Leo. He's a dog. This is my deputy officiant. You can stand for this. Today, Leo and I have the great privilege of officiating Pete and Cory's wedding. If you haven't already, please silence your cell phones. Cory and Pete would like to acknowledge Pete's parents, Judy and Mike Gearharts, Cory's mom, Rosanna Lee, and Cory's grandmother, Jenny Lee. We'd also like to acknowledge Cory's family, who has traveled all the way from the Philippines to be here today, and Pete's family, who has traveled here from the Midwest, also from San Francisco. Thank you to everyone for being here today. Let's get started. First, a reading by Pete's friend, Brian Rao.
A reading from Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Naturally. The future belongs to hearts even more than it does to minds. Love, that is the only thing that can occupy and fill eternity. In the infinite, the inexhaustible is requisite. Love participates of the soul itself. It is of the same nature. Like it, it is the divine spark. Like it, it is incorruptible, indivisible, and imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is immortal and infinite, which nothing can confine and which nothing can extinguish. We feel it burning even to the very marrow of our bones, and we see it beaming in the very depths of heaven. What a grand thing it is to be loved. What a far grander thing it is to love. The heart becomes heroic by dint of passion. It is no longer composed of anything but what is pure. It no longer rests on anything that is not elevated and great. An unworthy thought can no more germinate in it than a nettle on a glacier.
Thank you, Brian. So, we are here today to open the first ever Super Walmart in Southeast Wisconsin. Leo informs me that's tomorrow. I'm sorry. We are here today to celebrate the marriage of Cory Solario and Pete Gearharts. And yes, I do see the puzzled looks some of you have. It is unconventional to have dogs at a wedding, but there's a good reason for this. People often want those who are important to them and to their relationship to be at their wedding. And we all would not be here today if it weren't for Leo, Wyatt, and Juniper. Let me explain, but first a note. We do have Leo, we have Wyatt. Juniper cannot be here with us right now. You notice there's some thunder going on. Juniper is not the biggest fan of thunder. She is resting comfortably in that room right over there, probably has her face directly in a corner. She'll be fine. It's going to be all right. We can all see Juniper later. We're going to continue. Okay, so let me explain this whole Pete, Cory, Wyatt, Juniper, Leo thing. All right. Many years ago in Oakland, California, Cory and Juniper were minding their own business, walking down the sidewalk. I assume they were both wearing Oakland Raiders jerseys. I've never been to Oakland. I refuse to do research. So they were walking down the sidewalk, having a good time, just being innocent and sweet. And all of a sudden, they were attacked by two fell beasts. You see, Leo and Wyatt here, two rowdy boys, came charging out of Pete's house. And they had to attack and punish Juniper for the horrible crime of being within 100 meters of their house. All right. So Pete diffused this situation, somehow avoided this potential Class 2 felony, and he got out of that situation with Cory's phone number. And you can imagine where it went from there. Pete and Cory quickly formed a powerful relationship. But it was soon put to the test as Pete had plans in motion prior to meeting Cory. He had made a pact with his dumbest and most slovenly friend back in Chicago to live together in Logan Square. But this test, moving to Chicago, didn't stop their relationship. Cory especially is tough and resilient. Cory has lived all across the globe, and she has had an impressive path to being here today. Pete and Cory remained devoted to each other. And that's kind of what it's all about. You're supposed to talk about love and marriage during these kinds of speeches. So I've had lots of opportunities to watch Pete and Cory over the years, the past 3 years. They're absolutely devoted to each other. It's measured in the day-by-day and in the small things that they do for each other. Getting up early to walk each other's dogs, bathing each other's dogs, taking each other's dogs to get ACL surgery. Look, there's a bunch of other things that don't involve dogs. They do a lot for each other. Nevertheless, Pete and Cory have been proving and solidifying their love like this for years. So let's make it official. Cory and Pete have written their own vows. Cory?
Is there a bug on my...
When we decided to write our own vows, I said, Pete, we're doing our own vows. I wanted to go first because I did not want to go after this literary genius here. You grew up reading Shakespeare and Lord of the Rings, and I grew up reading Cosmopolitan. So yours can probably be way more eloquent than mine. Dear Dearhearts, I always tell those who know us that I'm glad your dogs attacked me, because I'm never met. We instantly bonded because of our mutual love for dogs, but I fell in love with your sense of humor, your handsome smile, and silly personality. I respected your integrity, your honesty, and your trustworthiness. I admired your decade-long devotion to social service and your passion for artistic literature and acting. So I didn't know where to begin with my vows, so I tried Googling it. Google says that I should make some promises to you as a newly minted wife. Well, my first vow is to support your passions and appreciate them as if they were my own. I then thought, what better way to support my husband's passions than to show him in front of everybody that we love? I could pin you down with a jujitsu move right now. Or I could rehearse a sonnet that I created. I chose the latter. So here's my wedding sonnet that I created just for you. In Berkeley we met, surprisingly so, when Leo and Wyatt stopped me mid-run. Many encounters on neighborhood roads led to dating. Our love story began. You took the midnight train to Chicago. We missed each other. Our love was at test. Soon I joined you, with friend and dog in tow, and we drove cross-country, Emily and I drove cross-country into the Midwest. Our life near Pulaski, city of light, led to standing here on our wedding day. In front of friends and kin, I'll be your wife, and vow to love you till my dying day. Let's start our lives as Mr. and Mrs. Life full of dog hair and sloppy kisses. Pete, I take you as you are, loving who you are now and who you are yet to become. I vow to admire your strengths and accept your imperfections just as you'll accept mine. I vow to work on my imperfections. I promise to work on not being so late all the time, even though I run on Filipino time. I promise to value our fitness and health, take care of you when you are ill, and respect your alone time, aka video game time. I will listen to your thoughts, understand your opinions, and meet you halfway. I'll try to be less indecisive about dinner and not always suggest fried chicken or Jollibee. My husband, I choose you. To stand by your side and sleep in your arms on a bed with 3 large dogs. I promise to respect you and cherish you as an individual, as a partner and an equal, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. I look forward to continuing a life with friends, family, and dog hair, now as husband and wife.
Cory, that was lovely. All right, Pete, get it together.
I feel a little bit set up by that. That was strong. That was real strong. When my dogs assaulted you and Juniper, I had no idea. Ah. Whew. Ah. I had no idea how much they were looking out for me. Ah. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. This might take a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Working through a few things here. All right.
You're making me
And
cry.
given my recent decision to move back to the Midwest, that moment seemed cosmically fated to fulfill my final purpose in being out there. I knew in very short order after we got together that I had to convince you to move to Chicago, as it wouldn't be my home if you weren't there. All right. I have never been happier in my life than I have been with you. With you as my wife, I promise to say as many funny, profane, and tasteless things as I can. So that I can hear your wonderful and silly laugh. To take initiative in launching exciting voyages, both mental and material, so we can share in new and great things and grow together. I promise I will accept and understand that I will always be a minimum of 10 minutes later for any plan than I had intended to be. I vow that I will forever tell you I love you before going to bed, especially if we get in an argument. And I will always endeavor to make some time to hear about your day, especially if I've already finished my dinner. I will do my best to support your dreams and ambitions, and sacrifice what is necessary to help make them become reality. I vow you can trust me to be faithful, and to accept our faults as a couple and individuals, and do my part to overcome them. I vow to find a consistent place to leave my belongings when I come home. And to participate in regular cuddle piles with you and our animals. To love and cherish you as you evolve into something even more awesome than you already are. Okay, last line. And every day, always try to become a better man and husband, as you deserve all the best I can give you.
All right. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Sorry, Wyatt, I got it.
Slip. Slip.
All right. Pete, Cory, please join hands. To commemorate this union, you may now exchange rings. The circle formed by each ring symbolizes your eternal love and commitment to each other. Let these rings remind you always of that love and to the promises you have made here on this day. Rob, Vivian, the rings. Will each of you please repeat after me as you place the ring on your loved one's hand? Cory. I, Cory,
I, Cory,
give you, Pete, this ring
this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and commitment.
and commitment.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
Pete?
Yes.
I, Pete,
I, Pete,
give you, Cory,
give you, Cory,
this ring
this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and commitment.
commitment.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With the authority vested in me by the state of Wisconsin, I now pronounce you man and wife. you Mr. and Mrs. Pete and Cory Gerhardt. The ceremony is now concluded. We will now break with tradition slightly. Would everyone please turn to face the cameraman?
Not quite there yet.
Hang out. Fix your hair up a little bit. It's going to be just a second. Pretty good crowd so far.
The newer ones have a very nice camera.
I saw that go.
Samsung Galaxy S8.
Right? I was
I
like,
did too. I was like,
Oh, there we go.
right?
All right.
There you go.
Face the cameraman.
Here we go, folks. Yeah! One more! 1, 2, 3, go!
There we go. All right.
We're done?
Another break with tradition. Everyone, please follow the bride and groom to the reception.
Okay.